Good morning, y'all. It's me, Aubrey. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my space.
Some people are gonna think that I'm crazy, but I don't care. All that matters to me is Isaiah.
I'm gonna bring you all along to my baby sister's graduation today. She's graduating class 2025 from undergrad, which is so crazy because it's been exactly 10 years since I've graduated undergrad. That is so crazy. The time is 7 o'clock. My goal is to leave the house at 8, no later than 8. So I just took out my little braid out situation. My locks have grown so much, but nonetheless, let's get ready, y'all. So this is the final look. I just got like a little linen situation, auntie vibe. Like I said, it's been 10 years since I graduated from undergrad. But yeah, these pants are giving, they're flowy, they're cool, the makeup is popping. I'm just gonna put on some all white sandals to match my purse. And I just love that I'm being so much more intentional about my purse game now, because when I was not driving, I could not walk around with a purse, but now I can just add to the vibes. And I'm loving it. So let's go get this day started. Make sure if you're watching this video that you give my little sister a shout out. Congratulations, Lily, for graduating. I know that graduating high school during COVID and starting college virtually was a lot, but you persisted and you made it through, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so excited to celebrate you today. See you soon. Hey y'all, so I just got to Greenville, North Carolina. I am looking for the stadium that they're going to have the graduation at, and of course, since I'm the family manager, I am the first one here. I'm waiting on everybody, and if you're not early, you're on. If you're not early, then you're late, so everybody else is late. I've heard a lot about East Carolina, but I actually never came up here to party. A lot of my friends in undergrad would come up here for the parties and stuff, so yeah, of course I won't get to see all that, but you know, we here, and I will keep y'all posted when we actually get into the stadium. Oh wow, what do you have in your hands? Oh wow, those are steaks. Say cheese.
So fresh, so clean. Love me in and out. I'm feeling lean. And I'll be down out. Anytime you call me.
In closing, no matter where you're at, wherever you go, anytime you hear the word purple, you say,
Fly in the sky in the night. Hold me in your arms and your love me light. I'm on your way right now.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. Today is Sunday, Mother's Day. Clearly, I am a little bit goofy and loopy today because I am feeling tired, honestly. The graduation yesterday was beautiful. It was fun to be around family, and we had an excellent dinner that I did not record. I'm going to church at 11 today, so it's no point of me going back to sleep. So I'm about to start my day with a morning walk. It's something that I've been trying to commit myself to like every day. But the agenda for today is to go for a walk, get dressed, go to church. And when I get home from church, I need to clean my house. Like, as we go out throughout this video, y'all will see it is so messy in here, and I need to have a great productive week, and I imagine that my week is going to be busy again like last week, so I need to clean up. If you are familiar with who I am, I know I casually slid in that I'm going to church today, and this is a newer. I've been going to church for about 2 months now, but it's still a new-ish experience for me. I had not been to church since, I don't know, at least 10 years ago. So maybe at the end of this video, I will give you guys a little bit of a life update and talk about my new walk with God. Before we get too far in this vlog, I do have to go talk to my babies this morning, wake them up, let them know that I'm thinking about them because it's not a lot of sun out today. The weather is a little bit rainy, but look at my plants, y'all. My plants have grown so much. Everybody is flourishing, and yeah. And also, I have so many flowers like in my house right now. Like I said, it is messy in the background, but whatever. I have so many flowers in my house right now because my birthday was a few weeks ago. I officially turned 32. So I haven't even talked to you guys at this new big grown age. But I had a super relaxing birthday. I actually went to a spa with my mom and my best friend. And me and my best friend just like chilled around my house and had a sleepover. And we just had a ball just acting a fool. And I got to bake my birthday cake. So maybe I'll insert like a few clips from my birthday. Yeah. Woo! He was gonna But yeah, I'm 32. Things are changing. A lot is always changing in my life. Like I feel like I'm always at like a new point, a new journey, like every 6 months. But I'm just leaning into everything, and we'll talk a little bit about this later, but that's the reason why I have been looking for a spiritual community. I've been wanting a spiritual community, a religious community for a few years now, but with my faith and the way that I like to take in knowledge, like I had to truly wait until I was called into a space that was going to be nourishing for my spirit. This church that I'm going to now is like everything that I could ask for. I don't want to put that out there and have like so much reliance on like the physical, but the energy, the space, the teachings is, you know, what I need for my life. And it's not something that I was like seeking out. I just was going to support a friend, and it actually ended up calling me. I'm really excited to be back with y'all on YouTube. It was never something that I wanted to like give up or stop doing. I'm trying to tell y'all, like life just happens, and I had a huge transition with moving into my house, into this house. It was a lot. It's been a lot to just like furnish a space, to feel comfortable, to find my routine, my rhythm. And I've been here for 6 months, and as y'all will see as I walk around the house, some spaces still have an echo because it's very much given empty. But nonetheless, I'm going to stop rambling. I just enjoy talking to y'all. But anyways, I'm going to get ready, and I will talk to y'all later. So I just made it to the little walking trail, and I set my Apple Watch for 1 mile. And yeah, it's kind of chilly today. This isn't the most beautiful part of the trail, but we'll get into that later. I'll show y'all what it looks like. This is your sign to take a walk. I've been trying to get more discipline on my fitness journey, and sometimes that's a hit or miss, but these walks, even if they don't like shed a lot of pounds, just taking like 20 minutes to myself to take this mile walk just really sets the tone for my day. So I'm done with the morning walk. It's like a little after 9. I'm not sure what time it is. So I checked one thing off my to-do list. Now it's time to get ready for church. I already have an idea of what I want to wear. I just have to put it together. I went through my clothes and got rid of a bunch of things, so I actually don't have a lot of clothes right now. But I did get this dress. Where's it at? I got this dress. No, not that dress. I got this dress from Pretty Little Things, which I feel like is very churchy. It's long and it flares out. What's up, y'all? It is 10:30 on the dot. I like to be in church early, around 10:45, 10:50 at the latest. So I am about to put the last finishing touches on my outfit and head out. Okay, so this is the outfit. I'll show y'all downstairs when I put my shoes on how it looks. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this bracelet on by myself. I'm just gonna put my other one on. Anyways, keeping the accessories really light today because my nails are long and I can't put on my bracelets right now. Just gonna do these chunky teardrop earrings. I have on my Apple Watch for a pop of color and I need another back. I did some very light makeup. You may or may not be able to tell because I just did like some foundation. And let me see what shoes I'm gonna wear. So for my church shoes, I think I'm gonna just put on these little tan heels because I can slide them on and I just really don't feel like dealing with no straps and all of that. I'm just doing for my scent some body mist. I don't want to be like overbearing in the church. I got this from Ulta. I really love this line. It's not that expensive as like the Soleil de Janeiro or whatever, which I really like that too, but this gives the same vibes, but it's just not as expensive. It doesn't smell too much like vanilla. It smells kind of like a tropical, like a springtime, like a smooth springtime. So it has little small hints of vanilla, but it's not overbearing like a lot of vanilla products, which I don't like. And it just pairs really well with like a fruity smelling lotion. I'm just going to use my Trader Joe's lip mask or a little pop of gloss, which is right here. This just lasts longer and it gives my lips a little bit of, it just makes them look a little plump. I have my little braid out in and I laid my edges earlier. So yes, looking so cute. So this is why I wanted a larger purse, because I do take my Bible and I take my journal. And I just like to write and reflect in real time. Like, you know, you go to church to learn, you go to, you know, praise God, and of course, but it's beneficial to have some things that you can take with you in the moments that you need it. And so I'm gonna put on my shoes. And this is the final look. Okay, and then the shoes. These are the shoes. I'm back from church and these are my post-church confessionals. I really enjoy service like I always do. It always seems so relatable. It's always very clear action items that you can take regardless where you are in your journey. Anyways, so one of the takeaways, well, it was a bunch of takeaways. That's why I like to bring my journal, because it's always so relatable. But earlier this week, I was just working hard. That's probably why I got this spot on my eye. Just working hard, getting up every morning, grinding, working out, and trying to release new ideas for love and wisdom as an entrepreneur. And I just ended the week like literally writing in my journal that I just felt so discouraged, just like unmotivated and like some other things that I was feeling. And yeah, the service today was just a reminder to be courageous and that If God calls you, whether it's, you know, through your job, through your relationship with somebody, if God calls you to do a certain thing, that he has ordained that path for you, and you need to be courageous in that journey. And sometimes in order to walk with God, you have to break up with yourself. And so a lot of times that means like negative self-talk or getting in your own way. So for example, in my life, negative self-talk is like when I release a new product or I release a new initiative, something that I really believe in, and something that's like, I don't know, an idea that just comes out of nowhere, which is like God's, you know, invitation to do this work. Sometimes I can just feel so boggled down by not getting like the support that I feel like I deserve. But at the end of the day, as long as I support myself and as long as I believe in myself, then that is truly all that matters. And as long as I keep being persistent in this journey, then that's all that matters as well. So I also just want to, you know, put that out for anybody else who needs it. I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. This vlog was definitely a lot of me talking today, and that's just the kind of content that I want to give. I truly enjoy having conversation and just speaking like what comes to my mind. And I feel like I tried to change my content a little bit in the past to be like more of a visual representation of my life, but one thing that you have to understand is like art is so multi-dimensional. Like some people are very good at creating like these visuals and like really helping you to understand their journey through, you know, what they're showing you. And other people, they're able to touch and move people based on their voice. And so, you know, another word that I took from today's service is just to be like authentic in yourself, and that the affirmation is God's call. And so I just want to be affirmed in that. I love to talk, and that it's going to be somebody who listens. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this beautiful weekend that I had. Peace.
We've been dancing for so long under the stars. I feel that the grass will